Men don't fall in love because they sit down one day and decide to. It doesn't happen by choice. It doesn't happen by reason. Men are pulled into love, almost as if a hidden force grabs hold of their hearts and refuses to let go. It isn't logic. It isn't planning. It's something much deeper, something invisible that works on the soul. There are certain feminine forces that have the power to capture a man so completely that he doesn't even realize when it's happening. One moment, he thinks he's in control of his feelings, and the next moment, he is obsessed. His world begins to spin around one woman, and that woman is the one who knows how to awaken these feminine powers buried inside of her. These are not tricks, and they are not games. They are the truth about what makes a man fall, not just for a moment, but in a way that he cannot forget. The first force is the mirror. A man is pulled to a woman who reflects back to him the parts of himself that he isn't about know he is looking for. It isn't about pretend fict. It isn't a one fell. It isn't about pretending. It's about creating a feeling where he sees pieces of himself in you. When you match the rhythm of his soul, when you naturally align with the energy he carries deep inside, he begins to feel complete in your presence. He doesn't know why he wants to be around you more and more, but it's because he sees in you the reflection of his own unconscious feminine side. Without you saying a word, he feels understood, and that is one of the rarest feelings a man can ever experience. The second force is mystery. Mystery is not about hiding who you are. It's about revealing yourself slowly, layer by layer, in a way that makes him lean in closer. Men are drawn to what they cannot fully figure out. If you give everything too soon, the fascination fades. But when you leave room for him to wonder, to fill in the blanks, to imagine who you are beyond what you've shown, his mind becomes addicted to you. He starts to think about you when you're not there, replaying conversations, questioning what you meant, waiting for the next moment. He gets to learn more. That's when curiosity turns into obsession, because the gaps in his understanding are what keep him chasing. The third force is the shadow dance. Every man has a side of himself that he keeps hidden, the darker, more raw parts of his emotions that he doesn't show to the world. And when a woman embraces her own dark feminine energy, her playfulness, her intensity, her passion, it mirrors back to him those depths he tries to keep locked away. Suddenly, he feels alive with you in ways he doesn't with anyone else. The tension becomes addictive. It's not about being chaotic. It's about being unafraid to step into the fire of emotions most people run from. This is what makes him feel like you're not just another person in his life. You're the one who brings out sides of him he thought he had buried forever. The fourth force is presence. Presence is more powerful than beauty. Presence is the way you look at him when he speaks, the way you hold space when he's uncertain, the way your energy fills the room without you even trying. A woman with presence doesn't need to chase. She doesn't need to beg for attention. She makes a man feel like he's the only one in the world when he's the ocean, when he's with her. And that is something he cannot ignore, because presence is rare. Most people are distracted, lost in their own thoughts. But when you are fully there, in your body, in the moment, he feels grounded with you, and he feels safe, he feels wanted. The fifth, like no rhythm of emotions. The fifth force is the rhythm of emotion. Men don't just fall for what they see, they fall for what they feel. If you can create emotional highs and lows, if you can move his heart through laughter, through comfort, through intensity, he will never forget you, because emotions are addictive. If you always keep things flat, always the same, his heart will never ignite. But when you allow yourself to be soft, then playful, then passionate, then mysterious, you're taking him on a ride, and that emotional journey becomes something he craves. He won't even realize that it's your energy that he cannot get enough of. The sixth force is feminine faith. And no, this isn't about religion. This is about belief. A man is drawn to a woman who believes in him, even when he doubts himself. when you show faith in his dreams, when you stand by him in his uncertainty, when you make him feel like you see the man he can become, not just the man he is today. He feels a kind of love that is unforgettable. Men are hungry for respect, for belief, for the sense that they are capable of more. When a woman offers that with honesty and without trying to control him, he feels a bond that he doesn't want to lose. Because every man wants to be with a woman who makes him believe in himself again. And the seventh force is the rarest of all. It is vulnerability. Not weakness, not neediness, but the courage to open your heart and let him see the real you. In a world where so many people wear masks, where everyone is trying to appear perfect, vulnerability is magnetic. When a woman shows her truth, when she lets a man see both her strength and her softness, she awakens something deep inside of him. He feels trusted, he feels chosen, he feels like she has given him access to something sacred. That is when he falls in a way he cannot undo, because vulnerability creates intimacy, and intimacy is the glue that makes love last. These feminine forces are not about pretending to be someone you're not. They are already inside of you. They are not tricks. They are not games. They are superpowers that most women forget they have. And when you awaken them, you don't have to chase love. Love comes to you. Obsession comes to you. Commitment comes to you. Because you've tapped into the hidden language of attraction that goes beyond words, beyond logic, beyond choice. The truth is, men don't fall in love because of looks alone, but beauty may open the door. What doesn't keep a man's heart, what keeps him is the way you make him feel in his soul. What keeps him is the reflection he sees in you, the mystery he wants to keep discovering, the intensity you awaken, the presence you hold, the emotions you stir, the belief you show, and the vulnerability you share. These are the forces that make love unforgettable. So if you've ever wondered why some women never seem to be forgotten, why a man keeps coming back even when he tries on, it's because she awakened these forces in him. She didn't need to beg. She didn't have a need to beg. She didn't need to chase. She simply knew how to let her feminine power speak louder than words. And the men in her life could never walk away the same. Now, here's the part you need to remember. These forces are not about manipulation. They are about authenticity. They only work when they are real, when they are lived, when they come from a place of truth. If you try to fake them, men will sense it. But when you embody them, when you practice them, when you trust them, you become unforgettable, not because you forced it, but because you allowed your natural power to shine through. And that, right there, is the secret to feminine allure. Not tricks, not games, not desperate moves, but the ability to awaken what is already within you and let that energy pull the right man into your life without effort. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you felt something while listening, if you found yourself nodding along, if this message spoke to a part of you that you know is ready to rise, then I want you to take the next step. Join me and this incredible community of women who are choosing to step fully into their power, their femininity, and their truth. Subscribe to Magnetic Mindset, because every week we dive deeper into these secrets that change the way you see love, men, and most importantly, yourself. This is not just Magnetic Mindset channel. This is a space for women who are ready to step into their magnetic power and never look back. And I would love for you to be a part of it. So hit that subscribe button and let's keep walking this journey together.